हेलो नमस्ते म एउटा नयाँ च्याप्टर लिएर आइसकेको छु जुन चाहिँ सब्जेक्टको नाम भन्नु पर्दा बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट एन्ड स्ट्र्याटेजिक म्यानेजमेन्ट को हो। युनिट 1 को इन्ट्रोडक्सन टु बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। यसको चाहिँ अब हामी कन्सेप्टतिर जाउँ। कन्सेप्ट अफ बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, यसको कन्सेप्ट भन्नु पर्दाखेरि पोइन्ट नम्बर फर्स्टमा रहेको छ, business environment is the sum of the total environmental factors and forces that provide an measures or to organization for doing business and finally affect the survival and growth of this organization. अनि सेकेन्डमा छ according to what the scientists ले भने अनुसारको छ यो डेफिनिसन, तपाईहरु पढ्नु होला। थर्डमा पनि त्यही छ according to Knight device. Business environment refers to aggregate of all condition, events and influence that surround and affect the organization. त्यसैगरी यो बिजनेस कन्सेप्ट इन्भाइरोमेन्टकै यो पनि पार्ट हो। यो पनि पढ्नु होला, बुझ्न सजिलो छ, इजिली बुझिन्छ। It informed by internal and external factor. The internal factor consists of condition inside the organizational. They are organizational goal and policies, structure, cultural and research. त्यसैगरी अब रहेको छ हाम्रो अर्को टपिक बिजनेस सिस्टम एन्ड इट्स इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। बिजनेस सिस्टम के हुन् र यसका इन्भाइरोमेन्टहरु। द फर्स्टमा छ बिजनेस is an open system. It is involved in transformation of input into output. The business system is largely affected by the internal as well as external environment of a business. The business system is goal oriented. There is a constant interaction between the business system and its environment to which prepare the business for change. The system view of a business says that the effectiveness of a business is largely determined by its interaction with the wider environment. यो चाहिँ जुन चित्रमा छ यो डिटेलमा छ त्यो पनि बुझ्नु होला। तपाईको बुकमा पनि यो अस्मिता पब्लिकेसनको बुकमा पनि यो चित्र अवेलेबल छ, पिक्चर अवेलेबल छ। Systems a group of interrelated and interdependent part working towards a common goal. It is combination of several parts forming a complete whole. Similarly, a business firm is also an open systematic that consists of 5 basic elements such as inputs, processing, output, feedback, and the environment. A business organization is a dynamic entity because it operates in a dynamic business environment. Business firm get research, human, finance, physically, and information from the environment. It follows government rules and regulation, social norms and cultural values, regional treaty and global element, economic rules and tax policy of the government. त्यसकै पार्ट रहेको छ यो पनि बिजनेस सिस्टम एन्ड इट्स इन्भाइरोमेन्ट कै। द इनपुट आर देन प्रोसेस्ड विदिन द फर्म एन्ड ट्रान्सफर्मेड इन्टु युजफुल आउटपुट इन टर्म अफ आउटपुट, सर्भिस, प्रॉफिट, लॉस, इन्फर्मेसन, लीडरशिप, efficiency, social responsibility. It is this output are sent back to environment for their consumption. In this process of exchanging and trading, a firm has to face never-ending series of opportunity and threats. Business organization cannot change the external environment, but they just react. They change their internal business correspondent components. Sorry, यो components थियो. Components internal environment to grasp the external opportunity and face the external environment threats. Therefore, managers need to analyze business environment so that they call pressure effective business strategy. यसमा चाहिँ स्लाइड अलि नजिक लेटर भएको कारणले अलि पढ्न अप्ठ्यारो भइरहेछ, तपाईहरु बुझ्नु होला। अब जस्तै छ अर्को टपिक हाम्रो क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक अफ बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्टको क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक के हुन् त्यो चाहिँ खोजिरहेको छ। 1 नम्बरमा छ कम्प्लेक्स, 2 नम्बरमा डाइनामिक र 3 नम्बरमा मल्टिफेसेड र 4 नम्बरमा फेयर रिचिङ इम्प्याक्ट। 5 मा रहेको छ एग्रीमेन्ट अफ फ्याक्टर, 6 मा इंटरेक्टेड, यो अलि अप्ठ्यारो भयो मलाई, पढ्नु होला। रेसिप्रोकल त्यसैगरी अब टाइप्स अफ क्लासिफिकेसन अफ बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्टको टाइप्सहरु के हुन् त यसको लागि कम्पोनेन्ट्स अफ बिजनेस इन्भाइरोमेन्ट एउटा छ इन्टर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र अर्को एक्सटर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। अब इन्टर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्टको चाहिँ भित्र ए नम्बरमा रहेको छ अर्गनाइजेसनल गोल एन्ड पोलिसिज, बी मा रहेको छ अर्गनाइजेसनल रिसर्च र सी मा रहेको छ अर्गनाइजेसनल स्ट्रक्चर र डी मा रहेको अर्गनाइजेसनल कल्चरल। त्यसैगरी एक्सटर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्टको पनि 2 टाइप्समा छ, टास्क इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, जेनरल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। अब टास्क इन्भाइरोमेन्ट भित्र ए मा छ कस्टमर, बी मा छ सप्लायर्स, सी मा छ कम्पिटिटर्स, त्यसैगरी डी मा छ इन्टरमिडिएरिज र ई मा छ कम्युनिकेसन मिडियाज र एफ मा छ गभर्नमेन्ट र जी मा छ लेबर युनियन र एच मा छ प्रेसर ग्रुप। त्यसैगरी अर्को जेनरल इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा रहेको छ ए नम्बरमा इकोनोमिक इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, बी मा पोलिटिकल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र सी मा लिगल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र डी मा सोशल कल्चरल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र ई मा टेक्नोलोजिकल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र एफ मा फिजिकल नेचुरल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट र जी मा ग्लोबल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। त्यसैगरी इन्टर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्टको हामी अब डिटेलमा पढ्छौं। ए मा रहेको छ organizational goal and policies. Organizational goal and policies. Goals are long-term desired outcomes. Profit growth, market growth, and social responsibility can be vague goals. Policies are the guidelines for organizational to conduct any activities. They bring coordination among the organizational units. त्यसैगरी अब बी को रहेको छ organizational research. Research are strengths that provide competitive advantage to the organization. Research are the various forms such as human, physical, financial, intellectual, and informational. They set limit on organizational activities. Research may be tangible and intangible. Tangible research include financial research, organizational research, physical research. Intangible researches include human research, innovation research, and reputational research. त्यसैगरी अब सी नम्बरको रहेको छ organizational cultural. The value, norms, attitude, beliefs, outcomes, and symbols which bind all employees together to have common way of life are called as organizational cultural. Each organization has its own written or unwritten code of conduct that defines employee acceptable and unacceptable behavior such as dress code, quality, commitment, transparency, or honesty in dealing with customer. It is teamwork organizational structure. It is the overall framework for organizational rules, rules, SSC relation and authority. It also include individual groups, unit, and their interrelationship. The structure involves the grouping of jobs, allocating jobs in divisional people to work, delegation of authority and responsibility to achieve a common goal. अब रहेको छ एक्सटर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट। अब हामी जान्छौँ एक्सटर्नल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट भित्र। The external factors are in continual changes that create a new opportunity and new threats to the company. Firm must be aware of and fully understand of different segments of the external environment to deal with uncertainty and achieve strategic competitiveness. The external environment is made of two main components. They are task or specific environment and general environment. In number goes the task or specific environment, micro environment. It consists of outcomes force that are immediately relevant for achievement of the goals of the business firm. It is composed of the factors that are directly related to the competitive position of a business. It consists of different stakeholders who have direct or indirect interest in the performance of the business. The important factor of tax environment comparisons of त्यसैगरी फर्स्ट नम्बरमा छ कस्टमर्स। Success of business organization depends often in identifying customers, their needs, testing, liking it is, and enhancing the level of customer satisfaction. An organization should always focus on addressing the changing needs and demands of customer and build a long-term relationship with them. Besides purchasing goods and service, customers are also the source of information and ideas for the business. Second रहेको छ suppliers. Suppliers normally supply raw material, funds, security, labor, and so forth. A good relationship with the suppliers always creates a business opportunity. External environment कै यो पनि पार्ट हो। थर्ड नम्बर competitors. Business organization must analyze the competitors and establish a clearly defined strategy in order to provide superior customer satisfaction and to increase market share. Business organizations should identify the weakness of the competitors and use such weakness to strength win business. Globalization is a further promoting competition and it is creating threat to the domestic industries. 4 number त्यसैगरी अब हामी 4 नम्बरमा जाउँ intermediaries. Different intermediaries are middlemen such as wholesaler, retailer, department store, marketing agencies such as advertising agency, consultancy firm, media, market research firm. It is financial intermediaries such as banks, insurance company, etc. So, 5 number रहेको छ government. It create many regulatory agencies which regulate the business system. The regulation and policies of the government exert considerable impact on the operation of a business. Communication media. Every action of the organization is subject to media scrutiny. Public relation programs are needed to promote and protect the image of organization. त्यसै गरी अब 7 नम्बरमा रोक्छ labor unions. They represent the problems and feelings of their members to management. Business organizations should cooperate with labor union for collective bargaining. त्यसै गरी 8 नम्बरमा छ प्रेसर ग्रुप. Consumer association, environmentalistic groups, niche group and trade association are the example of pressure groups. They force government to enact or withdraw law to protect their interest. अब external environment को second part, general environment, microeconomics. It refers to the institution and force that create overall consist of organizational. It is uncontrollable in comparison to macroeconomics. The growth and survival of business depend upon its adaptability to general environment. As this environment provides opportunity and threats to the organization, it comprises general trend and force that may not intermediately affect the organizational, but sooner or later will later way organizational operates. It comprises of following factors. Economic environment. First one is economic environment. Economic environment play a significant role in the business system because the economics present and in future affect the performance and strength of the organization. High economic growth assure higher level of employment and income, high purchasing power and willingness to spend, and this lead to success in many industries. Business play and programs are also influenced by many other economic factors. त्यसै गरी इकोनोमिक इन्भाइरोमेन्ट को यो फ्याक्टर्सहरु छ. The economic environment of business includes the following factors. Economic system. They determine the degree of private participation in economic and role of market force. There are three types of the economic system are: A. Free market economic capitalism, B. Central plan economic, C. Mixed company. त्यसै गरी 2 नम्बरमा भनेको छ 2 नम्बरमा economic policy. Some of the important economic policy are a monetary policy, B fiscal policy, C industrial policy. Third number रहेको economic condition. They represent economic soundness of a country. They are represented by a GDP, inflation, employment indicators, balance of payment, income distribution and business cycle. त्यसै गरी 4th नम्बरमा के रहेको छ economic integration. त्यसै गरी पोलिटिकल इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, यो चाहिँ हामी अर्को पार्टमा पढ्छौँ. यहाँदेखि भिडियो धेरै लामो भइहाल्छ, त्यही भएर हामी अर्को पार्टमा पढ्छौँ र च्यानललाई पनि सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला है. धन्यवाद.